So now we're gonna switch to English. Let's start already with the banners we can play, and let's make all a big welcome to my good buddy from Staten Island, Jeff Alcieri, Jeff Enrage.
What's up? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, you got a shirt.
I got it today, man.
Beautiful.
Thanks a lot for the.
Nah, thank you. Thank you. No, thank you.
But, and I'm very happy because, I collect records.
I know.
I had it, but
different, the color.
The color is different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh yeah.
So that's perfect.
Beautiful.
And I already have those two.
Beautiful. Nice. Very good. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I have that.
I don't even.
I just got this. Hold on. Do you have this?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I found a bunch of them in the store. They were selling them cheap.
So, for the people who don't know Enrage, let's make a little brief history about Enrage, because what we do in this show, we try to avoid the big classic interview. We just try to bring, as in the time as COVID here in Europe, all the bars are closed, everything's closed, no concert. So we just try to bring the musician in the living room of the people watching us for a bar talk.
Yeah.
Talk about the band, play some music. It changed from the usual interview with all the technical stuff. Where do you record? But first, let's make a brief introduction. Enrage. When does it start?
1989, 1990. Around then, we were kids. We were children. We were in school. So yeah, we started off as kids. We've been doing it now 30 years. I'm gray now. See, that's how long we've been doing this. Yeah. So, we kind of took a break about 12 years ago. We stopped, and then we decided to do it again. Hey, hello. And we decided to do it again about 10 years ago, and people want to see us, so we'll play. We do shows and we record again. I mean, now we don't play because of everything, but we've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, we met. Enrage played the DNA a few years ago. That's where we met, and since then we're friends, I think.
Yeah. You came down to the States. You saw us with the Misfits, right? And you came over here a couple times too. That was really cool.
Yeah, and with the other band from Phil Anselmo too.
Oh yeah, Super Joint
Ritual. Yeah,
I forgot about that one too. Yeah. I forgot about that one.
Fun party.
That was a good. That was good.
We're gonna play the song "All Right." That's from the last EP, I think, who came out.
Yeah.
With the cover also of the Wasp song, but let's play the Enrage song so the people can hear what Enrage is about and enjoy. Great song. And
thank you. Thanks, man.
If you like the band, check the link. We are going. Go order some CD, order some shirts. That's a great one.
That's a good one. That is a good one. That came out pretty well, I gotta say. That one I think that sold the most of all our shirts since maybe the past 10 years or so. That's because of Cobra Kai. It's not because of Enrage. It's because of Cobra Kai. We actually we recorded that song right before like the pandemic, like literally right when things started shutting down. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. Like when I went to do the vocals at Mike's house, it was right when they started telling people to stay home, and I went to his house maybe 2 days into it. I was like, I don't know if I should be doing the vocal. I don't know. So we did the vocals, and then I didn't see Mike for months. It was crazy. Right before this all happened.
So it's a song you never played live, of course.
No, we never got a chance to play it live. No.
How are the things doing now in New York City and Staten Island?
The rest of New York, so New York State, New York State is doing okay. It's 50% capacity for restaurants, bars. There's still no shows. In the 5 boroughs, the actual city, just today, as we speak, the governor said 25% on Valentine's Day. That's right before we signed on. 25% before Valentine's Day, on Valentine's Day. But right now, you can't like you could go to a bar, but you have to be outside. You can't go inside the bar. So it's right now it's what is it? It's 20 degrees. It's 20 degrees. It's
in February outside, no way.
Right. So you can go outside. So who does that? No, that's the problem. No one does that. But I live about 15 minutes away from New Jersey, and you can go inside. It's 50%, and you could drink and go inside. I don't know how it is where you guys are, but it's crazy how some places are banned and some places aren't, and it's getting pretty wild now.
Here, all the bars are closed since October. And it's very hard for them because they still got to pay the rent. They still got concerts are off. So we had some table concert last summer.
Yeah.
That means you could have a gig, but everybody have to be sit down. And,
yeah.
I'm sorry, that's okay for jazz or blues, but not for or metal shows.
No, same thing. We can't even have shows. Like in New York, you can't even have any performances of any band. It's hard to explain. Maybe like a jazz thing in the background, but you can't like say, "Hey, my band is playing." You can't do that. I can't imagine what it must be like with no bars out in Europe and Belgium. That must be. Hey, cheers. I have coffee right now. I'm drinking coffee, but cheers. Yeah.
She may, It's 10 p.m. here, so it's okay.
Yeah.
We should had Mike Gallo in a show 2 weeks ago, but he couldn't come because the school from his daughter closed. He's in Jersey, and as his wife is working, he had to stay with his daughter. And she's a little Miss Dynamite. There was no way he could let her alone doing the show. So.
Yeah, the schools over here, they're open, they close, they open, they close. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. But here you can take the subway and it's completely packed, and that's no problem. It's insane.
See, it's not just us. It's not just us in the States who question, because people, everyone here in the States thinks that it's just us who are confused with the rules. But the more I talk to friends overseas and I hear stories like yours, the confusion it seems to be everywhere.
In France,
in
France, the curfew is at 6 p.m. It's insane.
Oh.
Yeah. Here we have a curfew at 10 p.m.
Same here, 10, yeah. 10 p.m.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but you could buy alcohol in a store, like in a market, after 10.
oh, here it's before 8.
So, so my night now would be like, I bartend until 10 o'clock, and I can't serve alcohol. But then I can go to the market next door and buy all the booze. It's weird, and I take it home. Weird.
For people who will travel to New York City after the pandemic, go check Mother Pugs at Staten Island. That's where Jeff is working. You have some good shows, good music. Yeah. So
We used to.
Let me find it. Yeah, The Reckoning. You record that song again.
Yeah, Mike has a studio in his house now, and he's able to rework and remix it and get everything done over. So he redid everything. It's still the same vocals, but he just fixed them on the computer. So it sounds better.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, let's do it.
He did a great job. Sound is.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
So, Enrage always being in the middle, because I hate metalcore. I hate that.
Me too.
I like metal. I like hardcore.
Me too.
Enrage is always in the middle, and that maybe you had a little bit of problem with the pure New York hardcore scene. You've been a bit put on the side, while you've been there since so long. In the New York scene. Your first album was produced by Josh Silver from Type O Negative. Yeah. And you play with all those bands.
Everybody. We played with everybody. Agnostic Front, Sick of It All, Cro-Mags, everyone. Yeah. Murphy's Law, every band from New York, basically. Yeah.
You even had Murphy's Law play at your
bachelor party. They played my bachelor party.
What can be better? You know, you had Jimmy a few weeks ago in the show, and he's one of a kind.
He's the best. He's the best. Yeah, he's great people. He's awesome. And it's weird because I've become friendly with a lot of those guys, but the people who book the big hardcore shows in New York, they just Enrage is never on those shows. The bigger ones over in New York, we've never played Black and Blue. We never played This Is Hardcore in Philly. We never played them, but I don't know. I don't know. I think because there's a lot of reasons, I think, but one of the reasons, like you said, is that we kind of, it's not metalcore. It's maybe crossover. I don't know. I think that's a thing. Maybe we were too metal for some people and too hardcore for other people. I know when we were younger, we played more straight up hardcore. Like Slave Labor and this stuff off the old demos. But we looked metal. Like we all had long hair and leather jackets. So people would look at us and thought we were a metal band. So there was a lot of confusion when we first started playing. I think too, we would play these hardcore shows, and we walk in and we had our long hair, and the kids would walk away. Like they would just walk away because we looked like a metal band. So there was always a lot of weird stuff with us,
But you played one of the biggest hardcore festival in the world, the Hyper Fest. Hyper Fest was still a great festival about the hardcore music. Those last year is going down. Way more metal, way more. But I think it's difficult for them about the money because they had great bills with all the big bands. The year you play, there was, I think, Sick of It All, the Cro-Mags. It was a great year. And you killed it. You played early. Somebody say, remember Enrage at Hyperfest? No, that was not the first European tour. That was the second.
No, it wasn't the first one. No, the second.
Yeah. First one, you play Tournée, DNA. Want to say hello to all the people of Tournée, all your good friends over there.
Hey, guys, I miss you guys.
You played in France too, I think.
Yeah.
And I remember that gig in Brussels. It was very special stuff because I said I was DJing with a band from New York called Enrage, and a friend of mine contacted me and said, hey, that's my cousin singing in that band, and it was Andy.
It's wild.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, weird, right? Small world. Small. Yeah, that was an honor playing Hyperfest. That was the best. That was fantastic. That was, made me happy.
Great festival. But
especially
New York
how many years.
You've been to the New York Hardcore Chronicles with Drew. I'm not hiding it. It's a bit of Drew gave me a little bit of inspiration for this show because I had the luck to be in his show he's doing now. And I use the same program because that's the more convenient, and always trust a guy who's doing movie.
Yeah. He's great. And, I mean,
great. So
what he's doing now is a good idea.
You might play A7 when everything will be opening up again.
Yeah, with leeway. And that had Mike Gibbons, the original guitar player.
Mm-hmm.
He played with them at that show, so we didn't even know that it was going to be him on the guitar. So that was great. That A7 show was wonderful. It was great. You know, it was sweaty. It was perfect show.
For the people, A7 is closed for a long time, but if you hang on, go to Tompkins Square, go on a corner with find Joe Strummer painting on a wall, get in a bar called the Niagara, and have to go see the back room. It's like a Catholic going to the Vatican.
Yeah.
I was there. I was like, wow.
For New York hardcore, that's the birthplace, I guess. I mean, it's the birthplace. That's where everybody started. You know, everybody played there. That's where they first started doing the shows, and now it turned into this. But that's really where it began. Crazy. To play that room was crazy.
So yeah, I bet. I wish I could. Next time I'm going there will be a show, because be able to say, I've been to A7 during a show. I've been to CB a lot of time when I was in New York, but A7, no. I'm too young to know the.
Even I'm too young. Yeah. But what's good about when they were doing the shows, when they were doing the A7, the new shows again, he booked a lot of young bands too. He booked a lot of young, kids coming up. So it wasn't the same old bands playing. So he would have the older band headline and the younger bands opening, which was a great idea what he was doing. And hopefully we can get back to doing shows again soon, for everybody.
Yeah. I think the New York scene is well alive now. And I was last time I was there, I saw Drew with his acoustic band, and we were like watching those kids in the park. And I was like, we talked with some friend, we were like, he did a lot of stuff about the old scene, but I wonder what would give a movie about that young New York hardcore scene.
I know.
Because it's pretty hard to step on a stage when you see all the name who played there. Madball, Sick of It All, Chromax, Agnostic Front, Enrage, Leeway, all those bands. It's hard to be a young band, I think, now. When you had all those guys before you.
Yeah, you're right. And then it's hard to come up with your own idea too, because you're emulating what they do, what they're trying to do. So it's got to be tough, because you don't want to rip them off and sound too much like them, but those are your inspirations. So it's hard to. It must be hard now to be a young band, Yeah. But they're there. They're playing.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, I think Drew is putting out a compilation of a bunch of newer bands too. Yeah.
Yeah, so that should come out soon, I think. Okay. We're gonna play the I Survive, but the Mother Pug version.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the bar where you can find Jeff on outside of COVID on a regular way. When all that shit gonna be over. I still have to go to the Mother Pug. Never been yet, but next time we will come there.
Yeah, definitely.
You can hear Enrage. Everything you hear now is studio, but trust me, that's a band you have to see live. That's a total other dimension. I had the chance to see you 2, 3, 4, 5 times, I think. Yeah. 2 times in Jersey, the DNA gig, Hyperfest, and in Tournai. And I really enjoy myself all those gigs. And Enrage is really a live band, but they have good album. So let's enjoy this video, I Survive, at the Mother Pug. There's another version of that song with a more movie video. But let's play
the Pug's version better.
Great song. From the gate to the podium, I saw Kat pass, I think, at the moment. Say hi to Kat.
Hi.
Hey, Kat.
She got the vaccine.
Yeah, we know the whole Enrage family.
There you go.
And Flex was watching the show. Say, I should have kept the Enrage beer for tonight. Yes.
I mean, look at that. I don't even have that. I'm envious. I don't have this. I want this beer. I want to try it.
It's empty. But I keep it next to my Motorhead beer.
Nice.
Oh, your best friend.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's a special guest.
For the people
coffee. Cheers to coffee.
Who don't know Jeff, you can follow the adventure of Jeff and the cat on Facebook.
That's all I got going for me now. We can't play shows. We can't do anything. It's me and my cat. I'm home all day with the cat. She's working, and I'm home with the cat.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy stuff. Yeah, I don't get it, but anyway, let's hope that vaccination is working. If it's the only way, we talk with Dean from No Redeeming Social Value. He say, okay, I'm not sure about it, but okay, hit me up, then it's done. If it's the way to go back to a normal life, and I'm thinking the same.
Me too.
There's not much way to do. Okay, for the people who follow you also on Facebook, we all know that your favorite time of the year, and I think you know which video I will bring after.
Yes.
It's Christmas time.
I like Christmas. I do. I like Christmas. I like Halloween, but I like Christmas better.
Yeah. So in the next video, you will see Jeff. And now I can say Jeff is half of the man he used to be.
I know, yeah. I got some back. I got some back during quarantine. I got a little bit back. But in that video, I was like, I was big.
Yeah, and Jeff is very tall. So when we met, it was Andy who say, go to Jeff and say, death to the false metal. I was like, wow, fuck, that guy is big. I hope he's gonna take it good. And that's how we started to talk.
I did. Yeah.
That was like, okay. But yeah. I really watched you, I was like, wow, I hope that's okay, but okay.
Yeah, of course. It's Manowar, yeah.
I'm a small guy and Jeff is a very tall guy.
I'm a big dude. I am. I'm a giant man. I am. You know. It's good.
So
it works.
Let's play that song. That's an older song. We're gonna have a little bit later Ryan, who's the drummer of Enrage and also Condition Critical. At that time, it was still your brother who was on drums.
No, not my brother. That's Kenny. So Kenny came with us the first time you saw us in Europe. That was Kenny on drums.
Kenny on drums.
So it was my brother, and then another guy, Mike, Paris Condola played, and then Kenny, and Ryan's been with us for a long time now. Ryan's been with us 5 years, 5, 6. Yeah. Ryan's been a godsend. Thank God for Ryan.
He's a crazy drummer. He's such a nice guy.
Right. That's a big thing in a band. You know, you have to get along. And that's the thing. So we get along with him very well. And he's so good. He's such a good drummer. So we are very, very fortunate to have Ryan with us.
That's something I want to say about the band, that everybody's in a band or was in a band like Russ, because I think Russ left.
Yeah.
We're incredible people. When I went to see Enrage in Jersey, I went with Mike.
Oh, yeah.
So the band picked me up with Mike, says hi, before the show, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's play that song, Christmas Time with Enrage.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
I love that song. And she finally said yes.
She did. Yes. Yeah. When we made the video, no. 10 years later, yeah. It's true. Yeah, we just started dating when we made that video, yeah.
So what are the project for the band now? Because we had 90s before. As I said, they are recording songs without being with each other, because now that's cool with the new technology. But
well, we're lucky. I could the rehearsal studio here on Staten Island is open. They opened back up. So we're able to go and practice, have band practice there, which is great. It's great. So we could do band practice, and Mike lives near me. So I go down to his house, and we're working on new music. So we want to release new music this year. And at the same time, this is the anniversary of the demo with Josh Silver, the Burning Within one. That's where we kind of got whatever name we have. I wanted to do a 30th anniversary of that recording with that lineup too. Now I don't know if we can, if we'll be able to play, but with the the restrictions. But if we can, we'll do that, and then we're also going to do recording the new stuff. You know, as long as there's a place to play, we'll play too. But we'll see. You know.
Talking about the 30 years, you were one of the guests of the 30 years mini album Sick of It All, put out when the smokes.
You and the smoke clears, yeah.
That's what please. Yeah, I have it there with all the picture. And you've been again on the Dragon album, I think.
Yeah. The last one they did, yeah. Again, because they. So, you know, you put your time in, you pay your dues, and our friend Jerry, he recorded, he engineered the past couple of records, and then he produced the last one on Staten Island. So he called me up and said, "Do you want to be part of the backing vocals?" So, yeah, I was like, "Yeah, of course." And you know, when I first went down there on the first recording, I was like a little, I felt like a little kid, you know, because I always looked up to Sick of It All. And then, you know, so I walked in and, you know, Greg Satari, he's making dinner, and they're all, and I'm sitting there like, no, it was great. It was a great experience. And that led to them playing Mother Pugs. That recording led to me becoming friendly with Drew and being part of the documentary. And so I owe a lot right now to my man Jerry Farley. He's good people.
So as we are talking about Enrage, let's bring up the drummer from Enrage. Will also be our last guest for tonight with Condition Critical, but he's also the drummer from Enrage. So welcome to Ryan.
Hey,
Ryan.
Hey,
How are you, man?
how are you?
Great here.
Yeah, we're hanging in there.
Yes. We cannot go to the bars to see friends, so we make an online bars with friends, and the cool stuff is we can have people from overseas.
Yeah,
Oh, that's great. Stefan says hi.
hey, Stefan.
So we're gonna end up the Enrage chapter for tonight with the song who's really make that's for me one of the song of the Hyperfest a few years ago. Someone asked for it earlier. I suppose you both know which song it is.
I think so.
That's the Rise Refuse.
Yeah.
That's Enrage is not often heard on a hardcore scene, but funny, when they play that song, the whole tent was going with it, and it was going crazy.
Yeah,
So
you remember that?
a cult band is Enrage, a cult band, but what the fuck, a cult
I'm
band?
just saying.
Come on. Go like the band. You have the links down. Order them, shirts, album, anything. Support the band, support the scene. So we'll talk a bit more after, but let's hear Rise Refuse, and turn up the volume and scream out loud. And even if it's close, it's 10:30 here in Belgium, wake up your neighbors. What a song. And I know some people were watching were the Hyperfest, and I remember everybody was screaming Rise Refuse. I think Titi even get on stage.
Yeah, that was great.
Or Water Guy.
It was fantastic. It was a surreal moment.
So, as both Ryan, how was it to? Because I know you have other band. We will play them after. how was it to join Enrage the first time? You were a Jersey guy, I think.
Oh yeah, I mean it was a great experience. I think right away we started playing like pretty big shows. I think the first one was Biohazard. We opened up for. So yeah, it was just from the start, and they're all really great guys. We all got along really well, so it was just felt really, fell right into place. Yeah.
I think the actual, I don't know with the new bass player. I don't know who's playing bass now.
No one. No,
Yeah.
Mike. Mike is recording all the bass lines, and I think we did only 2 shows. I think right since then.
Yeah, I've had 2 fill-ins.
Yeah, so we had our friend Rob Padavano filled in. He's in that great band Sanitarius, and then of course, Rob Marinelli, who's been in the scene forever. We only did those 2 shows, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if anybody have a question for Jeff before he leaves us, shoot them up down on a chat from Twitch or YouTube. So people, guys in French, let's hope we can see such great band as soon as possible. Hardcore lives.
Yeah.
And if you like metal, you will also like them. They had a Wasp song, I Want to Be Somebody, I think.
It was Ryan's. That was credit to Ryan. Because my thing was, I didn't want to record a punk or a hardcore song, and Ryan was like, he came up with that, and it perfect. That's Ryan. Yeah. Great idea.
It's funny because that's a younger guy, because we live in the 80s, and we remember that video going on and on.
Yeah.
Metal in the Headbangers Ball and stuff like that.
Ryan likes all the stuff that I grew up on. He likes all the stuff that I grew up on. Yeah.
Yeah. We grew up in the 80s where we like hardcore, but hardcore and metal were 2 separate things at the time.
Yeah.
And you can like both.
Yeah.
Now metalcore, I still don't get it. But that's some good
everywhere, it's like
everybody have stage music. So maybe we'll play. Oh,